Hello, and welcome back everyone. This is the starting the next episode of this Crusader Kings 2 series, trying to get the British Raj achievement. So, I've been doing some thinking, and I think I'm going to change my game plan a bit. Originally, I was going to try to form the Empire Britannia, and then turn to one of the Dharman religions. Instead, I've decided that I'm probably going to try to become Dharman and then conquer it. That's because we're stuck with this elective Gavelkind law. If it was normal Gavelkind, it wouldn't be too much of an issue, just because, but like, while Gavelkind isn't wonderful, elective Gavelkind will kind of split off kingdoms if there's enough land to create it, on character death, and that would be really difficult while we're trying to conquer the rest of the British Isles. So what I'm thinking is, not this character, but once King Bjorn here dies, our son is gonna come and try to send some raiders over here to try to get a concubine to convert to probably Hinduism, just so we can get the nice CBs against them. I was considering Jain, but all the Jain nations currently are really powerful. Are you Jain? No, you're Hindu. I think it's the only Jain nation right now is Rash. Rash. It's the Rash kingdom, and they just can't. We don't. Well, our raiders will get crushed if we try to raid there. So, is looking elsewhere, just making sure there's no other Jain. That's culture, not religion. No, you're Hindu. Yeah, I think this is the only Jain region. So, while not wonderful, it's the Jain just would be nice to get the stability and help convert our vassals. But since we can't really do that right now, we won't do it. But in this guy's lifetime, though, I think we're gonna eat away at Finland a bit. We're gonna try to take over these Sumonosko people. And then we're probably gonna. But before that, we need to go raiding some. So we're gonna probably hit some of the British Isles and just up and down the Friskin coast. Maybe some down here, just because we don't have that much money. We have almost no money. Let it start running, just to build up a little bit of money so we can pay for our raiders. Alright, looking at our retinue. We can't afford it, and we just don't have the retinue cap yet. Eventually we're going to want to raid only with retinue, just because we don't want to pay for the upkeep of normal. Alright. Excuse me. So, let us... 2,000 troops. That should be more than enough. Raise our boats. Probably don't need that many boats. Use the cast speed of 21. That's not wonderful. But, okay. We'll just send you over there. Don't need you. Reduce costs whenever we can. How much we'll be losing per month raising this. Combine everything. You're now raiders. Load you up. Alright, so who should we hit first? The economy map mode. Okay, yeah, Ireland's not too late. Scotland. These are both tribal right now, so they're not going to be wonderful. We'll find someone small. We hit Leon before, but Leon's still burning. Navaria, we might be able to do. You know what, Navaria? You look good. Let's go see. Let's go take you down. You at war with anyone, so you don't have any really allies going on. Proyes, Leon. Okay. That should be safe. And we're losing some gold. Oh well. Okay. Just gonna come down here. We have a new vassal. Darn people dying. Let's go off, and yeah. And this guy appears to be just coming towards us. Can we get away in time? Doesn't appear so. Oh, but we did get a... So do we want, like... We're mostly light infantry here, so it's probably... That's probably best to do. That's plus 20%, plus 25% life troop. Yeah, because most of our people... I'm not sure if we're gonna win this. Come on. Well, and we got some warriors that we're probably not gonna use. So, you can go away. Oh good, some of his friends came and helped us. Well, some of his enemies. Okay. Let's go back and try to do that. But hey, we killed enough people that we're not losing as much money anymore. You're being attacked by the Umayyads. Alright, alright. Why are we losing... Oh, because they have a ton of troops here. Alright. Our war camp has built in Upland. What do we want to build here now? We could do another war camp and that, but we're not gonna be... Get some more archers. I think that plus levy size will probably give us the best amount of land. And since the opinion benefit of prestige caps out at 2,000, just spending anything over 2,000 isn't a bad idea. And also we're close to death, and our vassals are fairly friendly towards us, so we won't have too much of an issue doing this. One thing that will be nice about if we can convert to Hindu is that it'll be able to convert our provinces very quickly since our moral authority is so low. And also once we do convert to Hindu, that moral authority will drop even further since they will no longer control... Which holy site is it? Control one of the holy sites. Forgot which one it is. Oh, I guess Uplands. Oh yeah. So, they'll no longer control our holy site. So that'll be nice. Nice that this huge army's here to help us loot down this place. Hopefully we'll actually get the loot from it. And we got some tech points. Anything we want to buy. Town infrastructure will help us build higher level market villages. It's probably the best thing to go with right now. And tolerance isn't... Yeah, that'll get there. Actually, since we will be converting pretty soon, we'll probably just get that tolerance. Alright then. Hopefully we'll actually get... We won that siege, but did we get any money for that? Oh, yep, it looks like we did. Okay. I want that to come up here and not pop up. Alright. So, meanwhile, we got a ton of prisoners that we will ransom off for money. Which would be quite nice, although we are running a bit low on troops here. You know, we'll go help out these guys. Actually, no, they're coming out. They're gonna come to help us. We got some other troops here, but I'm not gonna bother with those. Also nice about raiding with retinues is that they will replenish themselves, whereas we'll have to keep these here until we'll have to disband and reload to get and go back home to get more troops. Okay, just gonna continue doing this. And that's going well. Oh, you're worth 74. Oh, you're the Princess of Navarra. Oh yeah, I'll take your 74 ducats. It's proven to be quite a profitable raid. Not in the direct goal, but in just the people. 10. Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright. Keep going. More. Yeah, no, stop complaining about being in prison. You're not getting out. I don't want to pop up for this. I want high priority tab. 42 ducats for that. This is going to be a nice profitable trip back. We're at 100 and... So we've almost gotten 200 ducats from this trip. And no one else that's worth anything, so you'll stay in prison. Maybe we'll blot you or something. Alright. Probably siege down this province and then head back. Although I don't really want to take out that barony. So our heir really doesn't like us at all. Oh, because we slept with his wife. Why did we tell him that? That was a terrible idea with me. Alright. So, could we send him a gift to improve? That wouldn't really do anything. Give him an honorary title. Yeah, you can be law speaker. But I'm thinking I'll try to go get the prisoner now for the thing, and if we can get his our son's opinion high enough that we can ask him to convert. Otherwise, we'll just have to repeat the process all over again when we die. And we don't really want to do that. And also, with my better diplomacy, I think it'd be better to have the conversion now rather than later. Okay, continue sieging down this place. Up, and somehow it went back up for some reason. Not sure why. My grandson is now of legal age. He's a lisp, which isn't wonderful, but it isn't the worst. Negative continuity. He's also arbitrary and humble and gluttonous. He is not, I mean, he's a skilled tactician, which could be better. But, we'll find a way to fix those later. No, they're not even getting siege progress for this since we're just looting them. Yes, thank you. Thank you for all this, the siege. We've won that. You know, if you wanna come... Let's just assault, because we have a bunch of troops. And we're not even... It's not even gonna be our own troops. And anything else? Any new people we can sell? Or sell, but ransom off? Not really. And we'll go back home. This will be a very successful... Love how we have this port just on this side. It's quite convenient. How much of our troops replenished that got murdered there? Not wonderfully, but... My granddaughter needs an educator. Can we make our son like us better? Yeah. You can educate your own daughter. Please like me, son, even though I slept with your wife. And that gave us a lot of money. Alright then. So anyway, we want some time for our retinue to, or not retinue, our land. Oh, we get troops there. A ship there at least. Alright. So who can we attack? You, and then everyone else. Alright. Well then. Let's take control of this one's. I think this one would be better to grab, so then we can also go to war of Karelia. Alright, so conquest of Kanalata. Talking is hard, okay? Shift checked if you had any allies. Nope, you have no friends, no vassals, and only 500 troops. You know what, this seems like a good job for my vassals. Oh, try to find the white bear. Go, vassals, go. Give me some more land. And the Catholics are trying to send people to me. And no thank you. Don't send your people to me. And I'll ransom you back for money. Thanks for the free money, Catholics. But no. This is gonna be a Hindu state. Oh. So you're just gonna saving? Yep, it won't escape me. And you're just gonna hang out there. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. We can't find anything. 20% chance of stress, 20% of wrath. Wrath wouldn't be bad, stressed it's not wonderful. Okay, good. We didn't get either. Oh no, my wife died. Our training ground was built. So let's get a new wife. Probably someone who's high diplomacy. I also probably might want to get. Do you have anyone? Any courtiers? Yeah, let's arrange marriage to you and me. Lose 300 prestige for that, but that doesn't give me an actual. So, do you have any children? Excuse me. You do. All right. Do you have any siblings of your dynasty? Can you everyone in your dynasty? You do not have a wonderful dynasty. Okay. Wanted to marry into you. Your dynasty. I guess that is kind of weird since that is kind of my family too. But let's not think about that. Alright, let's find someone else. Let's find someone high diplomacy. Okay, none of those are wonderful. I'd lose prestige for that. I prefer not someone landed. Let's go by rank again. You know what, this woman's looking the best. Excuse me. Yeah. I'll just go with her. I'm old. I don't have to deal with these things too much. No, you can't go to jail. So you have a temple there. Alright. That's cool. Have fun. I'll just use you for my diplomacy bonus. Alright. They've started sieging down these places, so let's look at where do we want to go? So we can send boats all the way to here, which is quite nice, and as long as we don't actually stop in a province, we won't become hostile to it. So we'll probably, where would I want to get off? Probably would get off like here, just in a single province place that doesn't pose too much of a threat. And then probably walk over to these smaller states in the north up here. There are Buddhist people up here, but I don't like playing Buddhist very much. Like, the learning bonus is nice, but it's just, it seems better to play Jain or Hindu, just because Hindu for the casus bellis, for the holy wars and things like that, which is really nice. Or Jain for the opinion bonus and the air selection, and all the Buddhist has is the air selection, which, while nice, is not wonderful. Okay. You don't have a commander? You're Craven. But... It's only minus 6% moral defense, and overall that's actually a really good character. Excuse me. Alright. That's getting sieged down. Oh, they're probably gonna reach there and engage those troops. 29th of January. Oh, no, they'll get away. You're getting there. Yep, you got there. And that fight should end this war. Offer peace. Surrender. Up, and I got this land. Directly. Alright, so a bit more land. Open our thing finished here. Let's build the Earth Hill Fort, because I'm thinking if we're going to be converting to Hindu pretty soon, then we will be able to reform our government, and we're going to want to have that there. I really don't want to deal with all of the... Or do I want to do Merchant Republic? So that would allow me to choose my heir, which would get around the Hindu penalty. Yeah, let's do it. Market Village. Okay, now you're all dead. And who can I go to war with now? Grab you. Make sure we're not getting too much land in Finland, so we only have 10%, so we're good. You have no friends? Oh, we have a truce with them though. Never mind. You have no friends and a marginal amount of troops. Let's grab you. And go, vassals, go. Gotta get that land. Then afterwards we can grab this piece of land. You have no friends. So, just trying to increase our power base a bit more. Now, do we want to start headed over? I think so, because this sieging will take a while, I believe. So how many troops do we have? Actually, we're going to want to get to full reinforcement. So that'll be a little bit, but should be good. If we can get some... Oh, we already have some levy reinforcement, right? If we can get a few of those events to spawn, just to get that up quickly. They're trying to siege down a place right here. Not too worried about that. Alright. Alright. I'm just thinking the Merchant Republic might be better over being feudal, just because it gives it a little bit more stability that if we lose the election, it isn't over. And it will also allow us to kind of get influence in those areas without necessarily directly going to war. Okay. They'll be able to get away. Why is the supply so low here? Oh, they're out of supplies, that's why. Alright. My brother wants us to go to war against someone. Okay, we're now going to war against this small Catholic ruler. Alright. You guys have fun. Vassal's doing a good job over here. Yeah, we want our friends to get better at this. Although they won't be my friends for long, probably, since we're gonna. Oh, we got some of it. Excuse me, some of the war score we need. They're sieging down another place, but they're offering peace. Yes, of course you may. Now this is raising the Germanic moral authority, but we're not going to worry about that. So we're now at 15% of Finland. Don't need to worry about anything. How are you doing? No allies. Alright. Oh, you have a vassal. Oh, this is a... Go, vassals, go. Why spend your own troops? Okay. Alright. Our market village is finished constructing. Let's get it to Market City. That being said, I'm probably going to keep at least 150 for our expedition into India. Okay, these still have some penalties on them. Stop trying to siege down my provinces. These are mine. How's this war holding out? You're doing alright. Why? How did they lose all that war score? Battle where they got crushed a bit. Making sure none of my allies went down that way. Nope. Good. Didn't call you into that war. Fun times. A truce is expiring with... Oh. That kid. I think I know what war we'll be doing next. And now these people... Oh, you're still... These are the Germanic people we have. Alright. This is going quite well. Sieging this down, and then it should be over, since... Oh, we lost one siege, but we'll have all their land after this. Oh, more technology. Can we buy anything? We church infantry. Look at the construction just for the build time, and take up trade practice too, because if we're becoming merchant republic, that'll be very important. And you're surrendering. And we have too much land. Okay. Let's find men who are my religion, my culture, adults, not of great house, not in prison, and not a ruler. And high stewardship, so they can convert the culture and religion easier. And we just want... Oh, we don't need to do that. It's just the temple that we have that you can just create a new vassal. And we'll be fine. I mean, we'll need to do that for the next guy, but what do you do? Okay. Next we either go after Savo. Let's do the one that will... There are two provinces, because we'll need to... Let's grab the ocean-based one. Just to be able to get some of this done. How are you doing strength-wise? 2.4. I'm at 2.8. Alright. It's hard to judge the strength of a lot of these tribal people just because most of their strength comes from their vassals that aren't represented in those numbers since they don't get direct levies. But, it'll work out. And our troops are getting there in terms of replenishment. And our market city finishing, so we could do that, and that gives about 100 left. Now let's do it just to have it over with. This tribe overall is doing quite well. We lost a siege, but this siege should be over pretty fast. Of course, you took that down. They had no garrisons in them since I just had destroyed them. Probably should move my chancellor to someone I should probably focus on. Okay, you look like you need my attention a bit more. The war down there seems to be going quite well. Just taking over these nice small counties is nice early on, just before they unite themselves and then they become an actual problem. Just want to make sure we don't get too many before we change our government type. Otherwise, we'll have to deal with reuniting Finland possibly. Although we do only have one son, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And they're offering peace, and we will accept. And now we do have too much land. Now that's nice. Which one do we want to give away? No, I don't want to look at. I want to look at my villages. And Nyland, you don't look wonderful. Now you're a new vassal who really likes me. So I'm actually this is actually a really good character, I'd say. Like, intrigue could be better, but it's not the end of the world. So you finished you. You just have 500 troops. Conquest you. Call in our allies. Starting to have a pattern here. Yeah, let's train our dog personally, because that gives us a chance of getting some extra health, I think. I don't remember the specifics. Yep, let's go and find that white bear. So we can either get humble and lose some prestige, or we can go arbitrary. Being arbitrary is terrible, so we're just gonna choose to be humble. The extra piety isn't bad. Still trying to amass wealth, but that probably won't be anytime soon. Our brother won his war. Oh, and okay, now we're gonna have to worry about secession when it comes to our son. Although that child is a sickly infant, so he might just die. Oh, the Shia have come up. So, but that won't be too much of an issue. It's just me, or is the Shia already rise this game? I don't know. Maybe that's a different game. Yeah, take down those places. Why don't you engage his troops? Oh. Fine. I'll go engage his troops. We have that done. Could build a hill fort, but that costs gold. Let's get the war camp just for the light infantry, because more troops is nice. Oh, we got the trait Diligent, which is actually a really good trait. It's +1 to every stat, and extra vassal opinion. And you're surrendering. Okay then. Let's take out. I'll make sure we don't have too much of Finland. Alright, we should be good. That being said, by the time we have to worry about secession, we should be fine. Alright, Savo. And I think this will be the last of our... Do we want to... No, that just caused us problems last time. We don't want any more sons. Let's probably stop about here in terms of conquering, just because otherwise we'll just get too much land in Finland and we might risk it. And I think after this war we'll start our expedition over here. But yeah. Gotta just keep going over here. Let our vassals do their thing. Not the most exciting wars, because it's just watching our vassals. Oh, someone's gone us to war. And we're saving. Or not. Oh, nope, there it was. Sure. Who am I at war with now? Oh, now it's the people I am at war with. Over here. Yeah, you guys can have fun with that. This should go down pretty quickly. Do I want to be able to arrest my vassal? No, he doesn't give me any reason that I would want to arrest him. So if you want to surrender at this point, you've lost all your land and you have no war score. Or you're almost at minimum war score. This battle is lost. You realize this. My wife is pregnant. Please don't be a son. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if it was a son, but please don't be a son. Alright. Killing the rest of his army. Okay. Oh, there's a woman in the middle. Do I want to become chaste or lustful? Really, I don't want more children, so I'm gonna try to become chaste. Finally, you're surrendering. Okay, let's find someone to give this realm to. Okay. So now we control 36% of Finland, so that's not a bad thing. Our kingdom of Scythiod is going along quite well. And I think I'm going to end this episode here. And next episode, we're going to start our expedition to capture a Hindu woman to convert to her religion. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.